The very first card that you get is from the Holy Spirit, inviting you to expect the miracles. Miracles will be happening throughout the month for you, naturally. The very next card that comes up is from the Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy, moving beyond current challenges and focusing on what you want. What they want to say about this is that when you miracles will be happening when you focus on what you want. It looks like there might be some challenges, right? So she's saying move beyond the challenges. In order to move beyond the challenges, expect the best and then focus on a different area of your life that you're wanting. This is the important message, the main message for you guys, Gemini, in July, is that while there may be challenges, expect the best. Miracles will be happening. Set your intention. What are you wanting out of this challenge? Whatever it may be, it's going to be different for everybody. Whatever your challenge is in July, expect the best and then sort of go about your day. Kind of thing. Go about focusing on what you desire in a different area. This is different from, I want this to work, I really want this to work. So maybe for some of you it's about a relationship that is struggling and you really want it to work. They're saying don't misunderstand this focusing on what you desire in terms of the challenge. It's that surrender aspect that they're talking about. They're wanting you to sort of to do. Expect miracles from this relationship that you want to work out, and then focus on what you want maybe in your artistic life, maybe in your free time life. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on your work. Focus on your desires in other areas of your life than the one that holds the challenge. Expect the miracles and hand it over, surrender it to Spirit, and the miracles will naturally occur where the challenge is on that topic. Does that make sense? Focusing on what you want in other areas. The universe is with you. So he's saying wear a cloak of protection, but he's also saying that the universe is with you. There's an awakening presence about that. There's an awakening happening for some of you regarding sort of how this works, where you set your intention, expect the miracle, say thank you to Spirit, and hand it over. There's an awakening happening for some of you to sort of the truth of this, kind of how this works. Divine alchemy, the alchemist, right? Changes lead into gold. It changes challenges into successes. That's in the hands of Spirit. Your job is to set your intention, expect the miracle, and then focus on what you love. Focus on what makes you happy if it requires some other area. For some of you, this challenge might be in your career or home life, or trying to balance those two things. For others of you, this card is just coming up that you may not have many challenges happening in July for you, so just you get to focus on balancing your career and your home life. It feels very active and fun. Active and fun, this feels like for you guys. Like it's not a big, heavy challenge or anything to balance these two. It feels fun. Like you're going over here, and then you're going over here, and then you go to work and you love it, and then you get to come home with your family and you love it. If any challenges come up, you hand it over and focus on your children and having a great time. That kind of thing, just for example. Awakening to that. You're also getting the right card to write about things, to write things out, as far as balancing your home life and career. Now this one wants to come back for some of you where there might be more planning called for, where things might be out of balance, to write about it. They're inviting you to just write about it. This writing card keeps coming up in a lot of readings. Writing, evidently, there's something that happens from the brain through the hand to the paper. Then you write it. It comes through you out onto the paper. Your eyes see it on the paper. There's something really powerful about that. In terms of connecting to the universe and having miracles unfold for you naturally, there's something about writing things down. So they're also inviting you to write down what you would like. You know, what kind of miracle would you like to have happen? Write it down. Write it down and hand it over to Spirit. Put it in your God box. You know, I used to have a God box with my son when he was really tiny. We would write down our dreams and put them in the God box. It's like we would decorate. We got these little boxes and we decorated them. They were so cute. We would put our wishes in there, and knowing that Spirit got that request, and we could go about our day, kind of thing. So allow yourself to write what you're wanting. There's big healing for you, health and healing, and the healing of it, and the healthy aspect of it feels really good. It feels really good. Health and healing. From Hilarion. You're also getting the indigo and the crystal children. Like, it would be really great for some of you to work with children. The children also are coming up in so many readings. The energy of the children right now around the world they're just crying for help. So any of you who resonate with working with children, if you already do, thank you. If you don't, and it's maybe something you've considered, please consider it. You'd be so good with children, with your wisdom and your humor. You have a bond with children in particular. You can help children who are sensitive. Well, most children are sensitive these days. I think this deck was created several years ago. The children are all sensitive these days, and they need some help. We're also getting the career transition. So again, and this one wants to stay up. The children want to stay up. They're like, okay, if you're thinking about it, we could sure use your help. Just for some guidance and support. Guidance and support is what they're saying. Yeah, so there may be some kind of transition in your career, and this is coming up underneath this one. Balancing career with home life. This could be your children. It could also be just working with children. It could be a career aspect. This is a transition. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big change. It doesn't say, complete career change, but there could be some kind of expansion to a business that you have already that you may now include children, kind of thing. A transition that could include children. You're getting two cards talking about being brave and having courage. Be brave and have courage. This has a couple of meanings. One of the meanings that goes with these two, and it's powerful, it usually has extra emphasis when there's two cards talking about this. This brave card, she looks sad. In the courage card, she looks very, very brave. It's like, be brave. Here she is. Here it is. Here's the energy of brave for you to embody. So if you're feeling like this, see if you can hold this energy to be brave. So the two meanings with this, one is coming up where there might be a challenge for some of you in July coming up. If there's a challenge for you, then be brave, have courage with getting through something. They're also wanting to come up in a way that connects with these children, in a way that you can help the children to be brave. children are often in a situation that there's not a whole lot we can do about. Those kids in the southern U.S., horrendous, right? We can help these children beyond with our prayers. Beyond with our prayers, that kind of situation, there's not a whole lot we can do besides send them prayers. But there are children all over the world that could really use some support in being brave and having courage with whatever situation that they might be in. And you guys would be so great with that. There's a sweetness about you. There's a sweetness about the children and a sweetness about you that resonates with these kids. These children are really, they're really chattering right now. They're giggling with those of you. Thank you so much for those of you who do work with children. Thank you. Sweetness is coming up. And then your final card is you found it. This is coming up underneath this one. Miracles happening. You found it. It could be that you find a solution to the challenge. Where'd it go? This one. It could be that you find a solution to the challenge. It could be that you repeatedly find balance between home and work. It could be that you find a way to, sort of transition your career a little bit to help some children. It could be that in this challenging situation, you yourself are having a hard time being brave, and you're going to find your courage. This is very encouraging for you guys. July is a great month for you. You found it. Is your final card. It could be that you find healing. It could be that you find health. It could be that the stress of the challenges is kind of working on your health a little bit, and they're inviting you to some healing. Hand it over, write it down, what you're wanting, focus on what you're wanting, expect that miracle, let it go, and focus on what you love, and you're just going to find whatever it is that you're looking for in so many ways. Lots of you and in lots of ways. July is a great month for you guys, Gemini. Have a wonderful time. Until next time, I love you guys. Take really good care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you soon.